Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for link price prediction based on Elliott wave analysis. Starting on the weekly chart here, we're looking at an impulse 1, 2, of course A, B, C for your wave 2 as an expanding flat, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, finishing this wave 3 in the white count, and then wave 4 of course for your white count, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, finishing this impulse for a wave 5, and with it of course finishing a wave 1 or a wave A. So this wave A can be, of course, an A, B, and a C toward the upside, reaching the 1-to-1 fib level at $57, of course, taken from the bottom of the wave A to the top of it, and based on the wave B to give us this linear fib level. Now, if you are in a wave 1, of course, for an impulse, this is your wave 2, and you're looking for a 3, 4, and a 5, minimum $87 for a wave 3 here, of course, and even continuation for higher prices. Now, these are, of course, your fib linear fib levels. If we take, of course, the logarithmic fib levels, we're gonna see, of course, much higher prices for link, but this is, of course, very far from the reality. I don't, of course, provide such fib levels unless, of course, we break those levels and we see a very huge wave toward the upside, which it might happen actually with crypto, while we see, of course, the same wave here toward the upside might repeat, of course, as the same for here. As you can see, a 1-2 is with almost the same volume is repeating, and if this happened, of course, we are reaching over 1000 for link only with an A, B, and a C in a logarithmic chart, which it can, of course, hit the $2,000 at 1-to-1 fib level. However, still very far from it right now. Let's break the linear fib targets, and then we take a look, of course, on the logarithmic one. After both case scenario, we're looking at an A, B, and a C. WXY, a very long wave WXY, as you can see, a long range here, providing, of course, a more complex structure as a WXY, a ZY as well, and then finishing exactly here. I don't want to enter so much with this complex structure. It is already finished, and we're looking at an impulse toward the upside. So in this case scenario, after this impulse where you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and a wave 1 in the orange scenario, we saw after it A, B, and a C for a wave 2, which is very nice price action and moving for higher after a leading diagonal. So let's move a little bit closer on the daily chart here. After this leading diagonal, you are looking, of course, at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, truncated wave 5. Of course, in a diagonal, it is not necessarily that your wave 5 take this high. Sometimes it is, of course, possible to have a truncated wave 5 and still eligible as a leading diagonal for a wave 1 and wave 2. And then, of course, wave 3 and 4 as kind of a barrier triangle, I would say here. And then, of course, continuation for higher prices, of course, to reach this wave 3 at 2.618 fib level. Very extended wave 3, and that means, of course, your wave 5 might be very short, meaning your wave 5 might be short because, of course, an extended wave 3, it can only take the high in few dollars or a little bit higher, or sometimes it can be truncated, meaning it cannot take the high sometimes. So after looking at this wave here, it looks like an A, B, and a C probably, where you can see, of course, an ending diagonal for a wave C here. After an A, B, of course, and a C, we have finished a wave 4, and then we're looking at an impulse toward the upside. Let's take a closer, of course, on the 4-hour chart, what's going on inside this impulse. So if we move here for this scenario, we are looking, of course, for a clear impulse toward the upside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for your wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. A very short wave 3, but yeah, of course, it's not shorter than your wave 5, so it's still an eligible impulse toward the upside, finishing a wave 1. After this wave 1, we're looking at an A, a B, and a C probably, or WXY, I would say. We were looking already in the last video still for lower prices for this wave 2, and that because, of course, it is very obvious that this was not enough because of this corrective signal here that we got. Of course, the overlapping, we didn't saw any kind of impulsive wave for continuation. And I said in the last video that we still intend to revisit at least the 0.38, but much preferably to hit the 0.5 for lower prices, taking the low and moving toward the upside. So basically, I would say that we are looking for higher from now almost, but of course, I prefer still one more low. Why? Because your wave C, if this is a wave C, you have here, or of course, a wave 1, A, B, C for your wave 2, wave 3, 4, and a 5. One more low at $21, and then continuation towards the upside. If we take a look on the KGT, 15-minute chart, we can see this impulse toward the upside, the correction that we talk about it, and the drop down to revisit the low and take the low. As you can see, we have buy signal still in the back. We have the sell signal in priority, meaning, of course, lower prices. And yeah, a divergence has started to appear here. As you can see, clear divergence, but preferably that the buy signal appear in this side. And that might happen once we take the low, and you will see a buy signal here and directly movement and explosion towards the upside. That was it for Link. Thank you for watching, and thank you for your likes and comment, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.